So, question 53. Off we go outside to try and help this farmer measure the field. So, can you guess what I'm going to do first? If you're saying draw a diagram, then you're absolutely right. So, I'm not trying to draw a completely accurate diagram, but one which kind of represents what's going on. So, I've got O as the corner where she's labelled. She's labelled that O, and then this vector which is pointing in roughly that direction, and I'm labelling it P because I'm imagining a path down there in that corner of the field. So with the other corner, I'm imagining that there might be a well in that corner, so I'm going to call that W. So with the information that we've been given, the coordinates of those 2 points relative to the origin, what can we do? We can calculate the distances OP and OW. So let's get on and do that. And the distance OP is given by the modulus of the vector OP, which is the square root of its x and y coordinates, each squared separately. So I've written the answer down here as root 58 over 10, and that's important to keep it in surd form because that's exact. We can do something similar to find out the length of OW as follows. So OW is the square root of 65 over 10. So it seems maybe that we've used all the information that we've got in the question, but hang on a minute, these are vectors. So if we know the vector OP and OW, we can work out the vector PW. And this vector PW is OW minus OP. So that's the vector PW there. Now that we know what the vector PW is, we can work out the length of that vector by taking it by using Pythagoras, and we get root 61 over 10. So at this point, we've now got the lengths of all 3 sides of the triangle. What can we do with that? Well, I hope you're saying cosine rule, because that's exactly what we can do. And I've chosen to use my subject angle POW, this angle here, and when I put the values of the 3 sides into the formula for the cosine rule, I get this horrible looking thing, but luckily the calculator can sort that all out for me and tell me what the angle is. So finally I know the angle POW. But the question is asking us how many square meters is the field. So it's the area which we're looking for. So the formula I'm going to use is a half AB sine C. So when I put that into my calculator, I get the answer 0.265. And if you have typed in the exact values with the square roots in surd form, then you should be getting 0.265 with no further decimal numbers after the 3rd decimal place. It should be exactly 0.265. But is that the answer to the question? Well, let's have a look carefully. How many square meters is the field? But these coordinates have been given to us in kilometers. So this is 0.265 square kilometers. How do we convert square kilometers into square meters? We have to multiply by 1,000 and another 1,000. So the final answer is there 265,000 square meters. Seems like a lot, but it's a big field. Certainly 0.265 square meters wouldn't be very much, nor would 265 square meters. So anyway, you may have used the same method as me. You may have used a different method. Hopefully you got the same answer. Always remember to check that you've actually answered the question.